And it's the Suns to start out. Booker with it. And now Dallas' starting group. We've got Dwight Powell. Davis out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 2.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Davis hits.
And I'll tell you what, I just love how Davis runs the floor. Just incredible. I mean, how do you stop him in these situations?
Now here's Booker. Screen by Durant. To the middle. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
And he makes all 3. Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, BA, he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And he banks in the layup.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
For 3, Booker buries it from 3. Booker's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Davis against Bull. Pass to Irving. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Back to Booker. And here's Beal. There's a screen by Bull. Beal's shot is off. The Mavericks trailing and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
Come on, that's almost unfair. This guy steps across the half-court line, and you've got to guard him from that spot.
Booker with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Durant for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 6 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Christie. No points so far. Here's Irving. 6 to shoot, and that one comes up a bit short.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Beal. There's a screen to the inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Irving out to Powell. Pass to Davis. Powell sets a screen to the paint. And Powell with the stuff.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Screen by Durant. Booker for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Thompson passes to Irving. Beyond the arc. Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. This one for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Powell. There's the triple. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Listen, what we know is this guy is a good finisher, and Powell now trying to extend that range, make people respect him out beyond the arc.
Durant for 3. Drains the triple. Durant's got 9.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Gets it up.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Klay Thompson is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Booker for 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
On the wing, Irving, defended by Dunn. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Nice shot by Christie.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Outside Booker. Here's Durant. And it's Phoenix with another.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Out to Powell. Puts up a 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Powell, a screen on Bowl. There's Davis with the 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Booker. Fade away. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Christie. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Christie's got 5 now.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Durant's shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. There's Davis with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Outside Bull.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Lightning quick release on that jumper. No one could get to Booker in time.
Here's Irving. Outside for Davis. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Durant, pass to Bowl. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Davis. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Booker. Christie passes it to Irving. Launches it from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Up top, Durant. Plenty of space. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Outside Davis. Back to Irving. From the wing. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters well. You cannot do it better than that.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
But one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then there's Damian Lee. And it's Gillespie in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Lee. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Marshall passes to Lively. Now Dinwiddie. Screen by Lively. From deep. Richards pulls it in. The Suns trailing. Allen drives. Pass to Lee. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. For 3, Allen. Kept alive. Outside O'Neal. Shoots over Dinwiddie. That shot is good by O'Neal. Dallas has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Screen by Lively. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. No problems knocking that one down. And the Mavericks lead by 2. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
On defense, the Suns. And here they come. For 3, Allen. Pure from 3-point range. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Lively's shot is off. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win now mode, Allie. Thank you. Exum passes to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, Exum's size and speed make him a tough cover, and especially in these pick and rolls as a passer.
Here's Richards. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. No good on the three. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Richards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Mavs. It's a three-point game. No good on the triple. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Allen with a screen on Washington. O'Neal passes to Lee. Allen outside. Richards with a screen. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks trail by 3. And one of the game's best shooters, Doris. Grayson Allen can really stretch the floor for you.
B.A., his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
Up top, Dinwiddie. Allen defending. Screen by Lively. Pass to Exum. The three ball. Nails it from 3. Exum's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, Dante Exum figuring it out in the pick and roll. He knows how to shoot off a screen.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Allen with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Lee. He's guarded by Exum. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Sinks it from distance. And now a three-point Phoenix lead.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And that's gotta hurt. The turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Phoenix foul.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game.
Third team foul.
That free throw no good.
Dinwiddie, 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And so here's Phoenix. They lead by 4. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Phoenix out in front, up by 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Davis out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at shooting guard. Here's Davis. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Booker no good. Mavericks trail by 5. On the wing, Irving. Pounded by Beal. Out to Thompson. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Over Durant. Outside for Irving. From behind the arc. Nice shot there. Making him 8 for 13.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
For 3, Booker. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Back to Davis. Over Durant. And it's Davis again missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Booker with it. Now Thompson defending. Durant with a screen on Thompson. Booker, pass to Durant. Booker surveying the D. Fades and shoots. Offensive rebound. Pull a screen on Thompson. Booker missing again. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Outside for Davis. Out left to the wing. Outside Irving. 5 on the clock to take the lead. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
To end the drought. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Booker. Durant's got 22.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Irving, that's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Let's go with a 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Beal against Irving. Here's Christie. Outside for Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
There's a screen. Booker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Suns lead by 3.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Pass to Christie. 1:03 left in the 4th. Davis from long range. It falls! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Booker. Look at Booker elevate!
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
For 3, Booker. Mavericks with a rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Powell outside. Pass to Irving. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Outside Booker. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And the Mavericks call time here. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
It's going to be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
Irving for 3. That one is off. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
But eventually, I'll get there.
I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it baked. Kinda like the view with the dice and me, top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna let out the freak beat back in the kiss. Let him run, let him eat, stone cold killer. Let off the beat. Let him bang on the streets like Godzilla. Let
Sports. And now the Lakers starting group. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Goodwin. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Kleba in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Bull in at the 5. And looking at tonight's teams, RJ, they have rosters filled with veteran players.
I was on a few teams like this, Kevin, and it's just great for the locker room. Guys are usually willing to accept their roles and understand how to win.
Pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Doncic. The Lakers rebound. Kleba kicks to James. And the Lakers with another miss. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. Three-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, you try so hard to not allow Durant looks from three. But KD, look, he's just able to score.
Kleba sets the screen for Doncic. The three. It's hauled in by the Suns. We play just over a minute here in the first. Wasted no time on that one.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
No one near James as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Goodwin. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
And here is Doncic after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Shoots from the corner. No good from Booker.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now, here's Doncic. LeBron is screen on done. Doncic passes to LeBron. No good on the three. Phoenix leading by 6. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers. Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
James with another miss. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now Doncic pass to LeBron. And 1:01 left to play in the first. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Booker with it. He's got 9. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And even 3-on-3 break. The 3 for Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Booker. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And it's Doncic missing. Suns leading by 8. Booker outside. Durant dishes to Booker. Clock at 6. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And let's also give them some credit for running the paint so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Bull out there with Durant, and it's done in at the 3 spot. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
The triple! Doncic!
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
For 3, Booker. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Here's Doncic. Doncic going to work.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Booker the pass to Durant. From past the arc. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Durant, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Durant kicks to Booker. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Booker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Here's Doncic. The shot from the low post is good. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. KD against LeBron. There's the triple. Rebound the Lakers. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Pass to Kleber. On the wing, Doncic. Luka taking it in. Back to Kleber. Finney Smith with it. Screen by Kleber. No good from Finney Smith.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And with the score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. It can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
The three for Doncic. He can't get that one. And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Lakers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Out to Doncic. Lakers working the ball around now. James up top. Dunn covering.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Suns leading by 12. Here's Gillespie. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Shoots. Phoenix no good that time either. Pass to Milton. Launches a three. Trains the three-pointer.
Milton.
Milton's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. Allen for three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with the 9 points. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Hayes. Austin Reeves out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4-man position. Lakers trail by 9. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Nailed from three-point land. Reeves has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Gillespie. He's defended by Reeves. Launches it. And it's Gillespie missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Hachimura the pass to Milton. Reeves outside. And the three ball is good. Reeves has got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Lakers. Suns leading by 6. They set the pick. O'Neal wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. He's guarded closely. Hachimura finds Milton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Lee passes to Gillespie. From the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. A shot by Milton, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Lakers trail by 12. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
On the wing, Milton. Allen against Hachimura. Takes a 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy, and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket from Reeves. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. O'Neal from long range. Hachimura grabs the miss. LA's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Hachimura. And Hayes kicks to Hachimura. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Allen for the 3. It's good from long range. Allen's got 6. Here's Reeves. He's got 8. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. On deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kleba with a screen on Dunn. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb. 17 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Bull in its center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. With the fadeaway. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
Lakers trail by 10. Doncic outside. He takes it in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Lets it go with a 3. Miss number 7 from the field. He's also made 7. Booker outside. Pass to KD. From downtown. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Good win. And again, no good by the Lakers. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. And that's going to be a travel.
Los Angeles ball.
Lakers trail by 12. James, a screen on Dunn. Oh, Doncic launching that one.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Bull setting the pick for Booker. A 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Bull the pass to Durant. Over Kleba. KD's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And we've talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
Booker looking around. Bull a screen on Doncic. Booker no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Goodwin finds Doncic. Out to the right wing. Shoots. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Suns leading by 6. Booker outside. Strong finish inside from Booker.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Booker outside. Pass to Dunn. KD against James. left side for Beal. And he's good on the 3-ball. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
Total trust in his mechanics. Beal instantly takes the shot.
Floats it up for James. Beal with the steal. Pass to Durant. 1:02 left in the game. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. Buries it from 3-point range.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And here is Doncic. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
suitcase for... And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's James in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, Anthony Davis is out there with Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Christie in at the 2. Well, both of these teams are known for their scoring, Clark.
For sure, and we could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us.
Here's Powell, following the score by Los Angeles. The fadeaway. And it's Irving missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Finney-Smith's shot is off. Powell right side. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Driving in. That one goes. Count it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Irving. Here's Christie. That 3's off the mark. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
Yeah, he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. On the wing, Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots a fadeaway. Hachimura with a rebound.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Doncic outside. Thompson with the block.
So disruptive. Thompson's defensive instincts are off the charts.
Powell, a screen on Vanderbilt. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Doncic, guarded closely. And Davis with the block.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Vanderbilt. Doncic has got 9. Here's Irving. Powell finds Davis. Back to Powell. Off target with the 3. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. And he drives in. Out to James. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Davis. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the mask man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire. Powell definitely a stretch 5 guy. Excellent accuracy from distance.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
LeBron ready to fire. Shot it with confidence there.
Here's Irving. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Vanderbilt. Doncic, a screen on Irving. Pass to Doncic. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Here's the three. And it's James with the three. James has got 5 points.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
To stop the run, there's Davis with the three. He drops it from range.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Doncic. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Oh, what a performance. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Jared Vanderbilt out there with James. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at shooting guard. Thompson, that's good.
This is what Thompson does. He makes buckets, and it elevates the whole offense.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the shot's good by Irving.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good, absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now here's Vanderbilt. He's scoreless. Davis with a rebound. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
He launches a three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Launches a three. Finney Smith's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Thompson for three. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Here's Doncic. Outside Finney Smith. The three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Thompson finds Powell. Davis against James. Davis, the pass to Christie. Fires from the wing. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. And now a 5-point Maverick lead.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
LeBron fires and hits a three.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Whoa. Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow. Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Here's Doncic. Out to James. Fires it. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Here's Hachimura. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Lakers trail by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, here's Doncic. It doesn't go for him. And it's Powell with the ball for the Mavericks. Pass to Washington. Back to Powell. Takes the 3. That shot is off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Mavericks ahead, up 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Washington and Lively down low. Dante Exum is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Milton for 3. Kept alive on the wing, Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Exum outside. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. That shot off.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
Here's Marshall. Connects from downtown. Marshall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Milton. Off with the layup. Dallas leading by 4. For 3, Dinwiddie. The shot, no good. And here's Reeves outside. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Exum. Dinwiddie with a screen on Hayes. Exum gets the bucket. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
They get it back. Here's Lively. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Reeves. He's guarded by Washington. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Reeves has got 10 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Pass to Lively. Fires the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. From deep, Reeves. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And here's Reeves outside. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Washington outside. Fires the 3. Marshall can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Reeves. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Lively. Pass to Marshall. Washington outside. Here's Lively. Sinks the tray. Lively's got 5 points now this quarter.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
From deep, Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pulls up for 3. They get the rebound. Exum outside. Back to Washington. Over Vanderbilt. No good on the buzzer beater. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Austin Reeves out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's Goodwin in at the 3 slot.
Boy, confident and composed. Then when he did not get nervous pulling up from a different area code that time, he got in the gym range.
The shot by Reeves, no good. The Mavericks lead by 4. And he lobs it up top. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Irving, the pass to Christie. Irving with it. Over Vanderbilt. And it's Irving missing. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Wow! LeBron James with the range.
From deep in three-point land, when LeBron commits to a shot, even that far away from the hoop, no stopping.
Irving for 3. Nails it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Doncic missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Counted from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Yeah, really good to see Powell playing within the offense and taking quality shots and riding his hot hand.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The 3 is up. Again, Doncic missing. Dallas leading by 5. Powell. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. The 3, James. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Powell, a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Irving. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Hachimura from long range. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Irving.
2 minutes.
Outside for Davis. And the 3 off target. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's James. There goes LeBron. This is what he does best.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Here's Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Irving with it. Guarded now by Finney Smith. Irving against Vanderbilt. Davis from long range.
Come on.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. James, a screen on Thompson. Doncic passes to James. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's the Lakers now. It's a 1-point game. Doncic passes to James. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Doncic, no good. And Dallas with possession. Outside Davis. The 3 from Thompson. And nails the tray.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And there's James from the arc. The shot comes out. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it. Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
From downtown, and he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And so the big win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
But eventually, I'll get there.
I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it baked. Kinda like the bill with the dice and me, top down with the rims and gold. So
And it's Dallas to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Bol. And it's done in at the 3 spot. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from 3.
Booker with it. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
And they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Now, this is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
Durant with the screen on Christie. With 3, Booker good on the 3-point shot. Booker's got 5 now.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And a little athletic ability on display by D-Book.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. On its way from Irving for 2. They grab their own miss, and it's Davis with the jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here's Durant. Shoots over Powell, and it's Phoenix scoring again. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Irving kicks to Davis. From outside, off the mark. The Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. The 3 from KD. Hits it from 3-point range. He has 5.
Well, such a great decision maker, right? Durant feels out the situation, goes with the pull-up game.
Powell sends a screen for Irving. Pass to Powell. Now Davis. The 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Here's Booker following the basket by Kyrie Irving. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Davis. For 3, shot clock at 5, sinks the 3-pointer. Davis has got 5 now.
It's always a good sign when the 3 is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
KD a screen on Christie. For 3, Booker drains it from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker finds Bull. Booker outside. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. He put together quite... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
They've got Klay Thompson. Kyrie Irving is out there with Christie. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Davis in power forward. So that's who Dallas starts the second one. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Here's Booker, following the basket by Anthony Davis.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Suns leading by 3. Shoots over Powell, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 10 points in the game. Irving against Dunn. Irving passes to Powell. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Booker with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. He's got 18.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
And with that shot, the Suns lead has got back down to 5 as they get the points there from Kyrie Irving. Booker outside. Offensive rebound. Out to KD. Jacks up a 3. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Irving. Pass to Powell. Durant with the steal. Durant down the lane. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Fires it up. Bull kicks to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. Mavericks trail by 5. Outside, Davis. In the corner, Powell with it. Takes the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns leading by 5. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player, in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula. The great one, Kevin Durant, gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Bull setting the pick for Booker. 1:41 left in the first half. And it's Bull that time on the assist from Booker. 3. Bull's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. On the wing, Thompson. Powell with a screen on Booker. Thompson dishes to Davis. Thompson passes to Davis. Here's Powell, and the basket is good. Powell's got 8 points.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
And the dunk by Booker.
some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Davis. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Irving for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
And Booker kicks to Durant. Fires the three. No good from Booker. Mavericks trail by 7. Davis setting the pick for Irving. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Booker the pass to KD. Back to Booker. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Suns on top, leading by 5. And now let's catch up with... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
For the fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. O'Neal is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Lee in at the 2. O'Neal against Washington. There's the pick. Three-pointer. Royce O'Neal, and that's good. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
It's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Mavericks trail by 8. Knocked away. Washington passes to Marshall. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Richards. Here's Gillespie. There's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. 90 seconds now into the second half. Exum kicks to Washington. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Washington. The shot's good. Washington's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. O'Neal looking around. Here's Richards, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. O'Neal's got 6.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Gillespie off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 6. Dinwiddie outside to the paint. Dallas moving it around. Here's Lively. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix leading by 6. Lee, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Gillespie. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Richards, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Suns have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Dallas, no good that time either.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Exum. Still scoreless. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Allen for the 3. Phoenix, no good that time either. Thompson from long range. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got 6 points.
Well, you've got to identify Klay Thompson early. In transition, he's so dangerous.
There's Lee with the 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Christie.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Gillespie. To the middle. Here's Richards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Thompson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Christie is out there with Irving, and there's Klay Thompson, then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The 3 from Davis, bangs home the trifecta.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They shoot again. Pass to Christie. This one for 3. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Beal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson against Booker. Outside, Beal from downtown hits the 3-point bomb. Beal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
Irving against Dunn. Powell with a screen on Beal. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Christie.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bo's understanding of when to look for his next level.
And it's Irving missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Boy, the delivery from Booker, so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
Irving finds Thompson. The three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight over Thompson. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Booker looking around. Outside Durant. Puts up a deep 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. KD's got 5 points in the quarter.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And a deep 3 from Booker. The Mavericks pull it in. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. Christie, another 3 for Dallas.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Beal against Davis. Here's Durant. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 10. The screen from Thompson. Here's Christie. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
It's Powell on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Right side, Kevin Durant. And the Suns miss again.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Kyrie Irving.
So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. The second one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5. And so here's Phoenix. Now Booker. KD on the wing. And here is Beal. No good. So the Suns win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad. Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Bol out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. Booker can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Durant's shot is off.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Doncic outside. Here's Finney-Smith. The three-pointer off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Kleber with a steal. James outside. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
Doncic with it. Beal picks him up. A nice shot by Doncic.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Bol. Shoots over Kleber. That's good from Bol. On the assist by Booker.
The defender is doing everything he can, but the height disparity limits his options.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
We discussed Bradley Beal. The focus for them on the defensive end, coach telling me that Brad's a guy who averages 30 points a game in this league, will sign up a special scorer, so they need to figure out a way to make Beal uncomfortable, saying maybe they'll put some length on him. Let's see if that works on Beal. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Off the inbound pass. Durant pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Dunn. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to James. Off target with the open look. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. For 3, Durant. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. The Lakers in the lead. James, a good look. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. James has got 5.
You gotta appreciate LeBron's shot selection. He looks to take high percentage shots whenever he can.
For 3, Durant. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Screen by James. Down low. And stolen by Durant. There's a screen by Bol. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Kleber. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD can play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces them up.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
1:05 left now in the first quarter. Booker against Vanderbilt. Oh, a screen on Vanderbilt. That one from long range. Booker's gotten his second bucket.
He doesn't shoot from the corner 3 often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one up.
And here's Doncic outside. They get it back. Tries again. Finney-Smith uses the glass on the layup.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Durant with a screen on Vanderbilt. That's tipped. Booker, the pass to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Kleber. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 so far.
Oh, throw it down. When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh. That's good from Durant on the assist by Booker. Durant's got 8.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. But what do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been
LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Kleber in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Oh, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. LeBron fires one down.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
For 3, Booker. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. The Lakers shooting at a very efficient 67%. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Finney-Smith. Here's the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Suns trail by 6. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. James passes to Doncic. Back to James. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. James can't get that one to fall. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. There's a screen by Bull. For 3, Booker. Oh, Booker with the triple. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Booker against Vanderbilt. Durant with a screen on Vanderbilt. Booker, good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's...
Oh, huge slam by LeBron.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Outside Booker. Offensive board. Pass to Durant. Launches a 3. James with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bowl, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Kleber passes to Vanderbilt. Second shot opportunity. Now here's Doncic, defended by Dunn. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Sinks it from distance.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
James passes to Kleba. Let's go with a 3. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
Allen outside. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Finney-Smith. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Gillespie. No points yet. Outside O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. 5 ticks left in the second period. Here's Doncic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it's LeBron James. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Grayson Allen. Then there's Damian Lee. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. Goodwin passes to Milton. And they're on the run. For 3, Allen. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lee. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Lee's got 6.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Outside Reeves. And that one drops.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Reeves. 4-3. Rebound, the Lakers. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Lee on the wing. He has 6. Oh, got that one up quick. Lee's got 6 in the quarter. The Lakers lead by 3. Left side Reeves. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hayes for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hayes has got his first 3 points of the game. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. O'Neal on the wing. Hachimura covering. The three. O'Neal misses. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 6-point game. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Suns trail by 4. Three-pointer, O'Neal. The shot misses. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Melton, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Doubled by Milton. Gillespie passes to Richards. Allen against Hayes. From the arc. And Allen is good for 3. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Hayes, the pass to Reeves. Hayes with a screen. Fires the 3. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Suns have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Reeves. Allen on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gillespie. Here's Richards with the clock winding down. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Doncic. He's got 15. Will it go? No luck on that one. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Kleba in at the 5. That's the Laker 5.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
For 3, Booker. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Finney-Smith. It's James on the wing. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, KD going to work from deep.
Well, Durant takes a hard shot and makes it look so easy.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's good. 2 points.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
James against Durant. Cole, a screen on James. Durant's shot is off. The Lakers trail. LeBron without hesitation.
Okay, King James. There is no stopping Bron when he gets on the bounce.
Inside. Here's Beal. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Out to Kleba. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's James. Guarded by Durant. Kleba, screen on Durant. Here's James. Okay, look out! Now!
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Booker with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Done. The kick to Durant. Now here's Booker. Outside Durant. Jacks up a three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Doncic finds Kleber. Launches it. Doncic with the bucket. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
It's stolen by Dunn. Here we go, one-on-one. Durant way outside. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Pass to Kleber. James outside. Hits the trifecta. James has got 9 points now in the second half.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Durant surveying the D. Right side Booker. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
The three, Booker. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And stolen by Vanderbilt. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Booker pulls it down.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Dunn's shot is good. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Booker against Doncic. Screen by Durant. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
But eventually, I'll get there.
I'm a tiger on the loose, I'm a menace in the booth, I'm the medicine you're afraid to take. I'm the gasoline and nut and the devil in your gut that you're fighting just to keep it baked. Kinda like the view with the dice and me, top down with the rims and gold. So baby, pour me a drink, I'm gonna let out the freak beat back in the kiss. Let him run, let him eat, stone cold killer. Let off the beat. Let him bang on the streets like Godzilla. Let him eat, stone cold killer. Let off the beat. Let him bang on the streets like Godzilla.
Defense looking for answers.
aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Dwight Powell is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Christie. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
Irving misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And they get it back. LeBron outside. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. LeBron's got 5 now.
Boy, really nice play. LeBron showing real good instincts on the offensive glass there.
Irving for 3. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Stolen by Thompson. Davis down low. Working on Hayes. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
He's automatic at the rim with that size and wingspan.
Oh, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm. Everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And James gets it to go.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Irving passes to Thompson. Irving sets a screen for Thompson. Now Powell. Here's Davis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Another shot. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. James with it. Back to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Vanderbilt, a screen on Irving. No good from Finney-Smith.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And here is Powell. Offline with his 3. James with it. Picked up by Davis. Out to Doncic. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Finney-Smith finds Doncic. Fires the 3. To the wing on the left. Tries a 3. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trailed by 5. For the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
Here's Doncic. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Powell. Bounce pass Davis. Thompson in the corner. Back to Powell. 3-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron outside. Pass to Hayes. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Davis with the bucket.
When your big man can pop out and knock down the corner 3, it certainly opens up the whole offense.
To the right side. Here's Hayes. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Hayes has got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
That's a 2 from Powell. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the...
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
You know, something else is working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Powell. Christie is out there with Irving. Then it's Thompson, and it's Davis in at the power forward. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. Communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Here's Davis. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Dallas foul. Christie. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic against Christie. James crowbars it in.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Irving, 8 feet away, outside for Davis. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Davis setting the pick for Powell. The offensive rebound.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. He's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Got that one up quick. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Irving looking for an opening. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best effort.
Dallas making a switch here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. B.J. Washington comes in for Davis. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Dante Exum in for Christie. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. They trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Over LeBron. Irving misses.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the leaner's probably not the best option on that shot.
Hayes the pass to James. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 7. Outside Irving. Washington with the screen on James. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to LeBron. Back to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Doncic. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Vanderbilt misses. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Marshall. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
Doncic passes to James. Doncic dishes to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
On its way from Irving for 2. Tipped away. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Hayes throws it down.
Agile play, get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Irving kicks to Washington. 2 points. That one goes.
Proving he can capitalize from this area too. Washington being assertive and looking to score. I like it.
LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. Puts up a 3. No good on the shot. Here's Exum. Nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
27.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Hachimura out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Goodwin in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Lively, no one around him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Reeves outside. Pass to Connect. That 3 off the mark. The Mavericks trailing. Exum kicks to Washington. Dallas moving it around. Lively nailed from three-point land. Lively's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Mark, we were just talking. P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. How to do it. Thanks, D.A.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
Nice move. Dinwiddie kicks to Exum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reeves left side. One-on-one here. Lively, that's good.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
2 minutes.
Lakers trail by 3.
2 minutes.
Reeves outside. Exum with it, defended by Reeves. And now here comes Marshall, leading the break. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Dinwiddie outside. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Now it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
Oh, man, he is so shrewd in screen and rolls. Dinwiddie is good at sizing up and analyzing the situation and then making the right decision at the right time.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Exum, and they pick up 2. Exum's got his second basket of the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Kleber sets the screen for Reeves. Pass to Kleber from past the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Kleber's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lively a screen on Reeves. And that one, good.
Hey, props to Dinwiddie there. I mean, Spencer, the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Reeves. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Exum deciding where to go with it. No good on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Washington. Now Lively launches a 3. Kleber with the rebound. Here's Goodwin. Kleber sets the screen for Goodwin. No good from 3-point territory. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. We've got Irving. Davis is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Christie, and it's Powell in at the 5. Pass to Irving. Back to Powell. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by James. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the dunk by Doncic.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in. Didn't let it go awry.
Powell with a screen on James. Irving finds Powell. Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Second chance shot. Powell, the pass to Christie. Back to Powell, taken away by Hayes. And they're running to tie it up. Kicks it out to LeBron. James cooking from deep.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Finney Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Davis with a screen on James. It's tipped. They get a hand on it. Now here's Hayes, defended by Christie. Davis against Doncic. Back to Vanderbilt. A three-pointer off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Christie against Vanderbilt. In the corner, Powell with it. Inside, here's Davis. Davis working in the paint.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. Off target with his three. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And here's Davis for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. LeBron kicks to Hayes. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Into the lane. From beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Christie on the wing, Davis. Powell sets a screen for Davis. It's to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Powell with a screen on Doncic. Here's Irving. And another basket for Dallas.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Picked by Finney Smith. They grab their own miss. Here's Doncic. To halt the run. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
On the wing, Irving. Covered by LeBron. Irving deuces the foul. Now here is Davis. Defense right on him. Back to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Irving, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Doncic. Good!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Irving. James looking it over. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Finney Smith passes to Hayes. On the wing, Doncic. Stolen. And here we go. Christie kicks to Powell. Can't get the 3 to fall. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.